are going to be streaming primarily from urbancountryfilms.com. So you're going to want to come over there and follow us because streams on those other four streaming sites will be ending and we will only be streaming urbancountry.com. What you'll need to do when you come over to urbancountry.com is press the live link to get the live stream. Come over to urbancountryfilms.com. You're going to want to press the live link so you can get the live stream. First of all, ladies, y'all are looking good tonight, okay? How is everybody doing?
Awesome.
This is the premiere show. So again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I am so excited about tonight's topics, and we're going to be getting into them very shortly. First thing I want to do is I would like to thank urbancountry.com for putting this live stream together. Couldn't do it without you, so thank you very, very much. Now, with that being said, it is time to get into the nitty gritty. You ladies know what time it is. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it.
It's time for the hot topics.
Now, on tonight's hot topic, we have to get into this Yandy and Mendeces messy drama. Now, if you're not aware of what went down with Love and Hip Hop stars Yandy and Mendeces, Yandy and Mendeces has been together for forever and a day, and Mendeces got locked up. He spent a few years in prison, and while he was in there, Yandy was being the supportive wife, holding down and doing what a wife should do. Now, they are currently on a show called Couples Therapy, and Mendeces made a shocking revelation, a shocking confession when he said to Yandy that he is not sure if he would be able to support her if she was the one that was to go to prison. Now, of course, social media erupted. Everybody had something to say about it. I have something to say about it. I'm sure the ladies have something to say about it. And I'm sure everyone watching has something to say about it. So let's get into it, ladies. What do you guys think about Mendeces saying to his wife that he wouldn't be able to support her if she was to go to prison, especially after everything that she did for him when he went to prison? I mean, she fought for criminal justice reform, got pepper sprayed in the face, she got arrested, all these things to fight for her husband, and for him to get on national TV and embarrass her and say that he wouldn't be able to do the same for her. What do you guys think about that?
I want to go first, guys, because we are saying that they are married. On national TV, there was something that was said that they didn't have a legal marriage. They didn't go through the court process. That they did, a ceremony for their friends, but the commitment was was just between the two people. So in life, back history, yes, that's how it was in slave time, but their whole relationship from that to me is just a lie. So I feel like which feelings are not facts, however, if you are going to go and lie about your relationship and lie about your marriage and he cannot commit to you in real time and you're making this fairy tale wedding, you're having all these parties for marriage and bridal showers, and you have your friends spending money on you, but you're deceiving the people. Honestly, call me what you want, but I think that the respect has already been lost. Like, from that, you could tell how the relationship would go. You do that based upon your own judgment. You did that because that's what you wanted. You desired me so bad that you decided to settle, and that's what happens when you settle.
You gonna take it next, Jerry?
Why are we surprised that he said he wouldn't have committed? We as women know how to commit, but women hold men down all day, every day. Men go to jail all the time. Now, I'm sure there are some men out there who are willing to wait for their whatever you want to call it, because now we know that they weren't even married. So if it would have been the other way around, why are we surprised that his answer was, I don't know if I would have been able to do it? Because men every day, there are plenty of men that are not going to hold their girl down if she gets locked up, period, point blank. And I mean, I'm hate me, whatever. I don't care. I'm with Mendeces. I don't know if I can do it. I probably would have been out there swinging everything, everywhere, it shit, all over the place. So, hey.
So I'm gonna jump in on Jerry Anderson's side. So I agree, partially. First of all, this has nothing to do with whether somebody's married or not. Okay, because once you say, hey, I'm here with you, we're living together, I'm committing myself to you, we have a commitment, whether it's verbally, on paper, or whatever the case may be, it's a commitment, right? So loyalty can be through friends, right? Like if I know, okay, my friend's gonna go through something, I know I can be there for that friend. It doesn't matter if you're married or not. So I don't think that loyalty thing it's not tied to whether or not they're married. But on the other side, everybody's entitled to their opinion. He was just being real. Now, the only thing I have an issue with it, with what he said, was the fact that he said it. You know what I mean? You just don't say that out loud. I think that's really the main problem. Like, how could you actually say it out loud? Because, like Jerry said, I don't think I'm built for it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not that person. But you can't say that to your mate who just did it for you. Like that, I think that was a violation. Like, because you may not ever be in that position where you even have to show that. So don't say it. Like, don't, like that's a lot. That's a lot.
I disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree, because I think from the beginning of their relationship, he was honest with her, and that's why she's always settled. If a man say they don't want to ever, and I'm speaking personally because I know someone personally like this. She said, "You don't want to marry me, so I'm gonna take your last name. I'm just gonna go to the courthouse and change my last name to your last name, and then we're married." That's stealing. That's stealing, because he was honest with you from the get-go. And I feel like that's what Mendeces was doing to her. He was honest with her, and it's a lot of things that because she wanted a man, because she desired him, or whatever he does to her in the bed on their own time, she settled and made up all this stuff. And he's like, he probably really don't feel the same for her like she feels for him. I believe that honesty is the best policy, because he's been honest all this time. Marriage is pretty much for women anyways. We want this, we want that, we do all the decorating. The men don't care. The men do not care. They just put on whatever you pick out for them to wear. Let's be honest. And they show up. So she did all this stuff. You're right, it's not about marriage, but honesty is the best policy. And I believe from the beginning of their relationship to now, he's been honest. If you want to spend your money on me, fine, go ahead, do it. I would be a fool not to reap the benefits because this is what you want to do.
This is my first time hearing the story. Let me put that out there. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The guys, so I don't know any background in their relationship. All I know is what y'all just said right now.
Right. I gotta jump in. Like, I never heard anything about them not being married. I do remember hearing that after they had this big TV wedding, Yandy didn't go down to the courthouse to turn in the paperwork to legalize the marriage. But that was in the beginning. Now, from what I'm hearing is since that she had done it. I don't know. But regardless to whatever, I personally feel like Mendeces is a hypocrite, because in that video, the one thing that he said to her, he said that he felt some type of way because she wasn't treating him the same way that she was treating him on the outside while he was on the inside. And it's like, sir, you're in prison. There's no possible way I'm going to be able to treat you the same way while you're in prison that I would when you're on the outside. He was saying to her, oh, when I'm out, you're blowing up my phone. But when I'm in here, we don't talk every day. And seriously, it's like, why would you put that type of demand on somebody when you're in a situation where things are completely different? It's a completely different situation when you're away. And I personally feel like, based upon what I seen, because they have a very public relationship, based upon what I seen, she was doing what a wife should do, regardless to whether it was a legal courthouse signing or filing or whatever. She was holding him down. She was out there fighting for him. And I feel it's hypocritical for him to sit up there and try to make it seem like she wasn't supporting him in the ways that she should have been, when everybody could clearly see that she was. Don't tell somebody, oh, I don't want to do this or that, or I don't want to commit, or, sir, that's exactly what you're doing. And you're using her. I honestly felt like he used her. And at this point, if it was me, he would be an ex. You're not going to sit up there and make me look silly on national TV for everybody to see, for you to embarrass me and tell me that you wouldn't hold me down when I've been holding you down all these years. I honestly feel like he was dead wrong. And at this point, Yandy is just looking desperate. Because what more does he have to do to let you see that he don't mess with you like that? He doesn't have the same loyalty for you that you have for him. I don't understand these women. I don't.
You know what he did though? You know what he did? She just fell 10 times more with him, all because he just told her, I wouldn't have done it for you. And she gonna be even more stupider for a minute. Simple.
It's just I don't. Maybe I don't know everything because it does. So he wasn't saying. I just feel like he just didn't say it. I mean, he shouldn't have said it. Like, you just can't say it even if you feel it, because if he's being real, we can't fault him for being real. But it's the fact that what you said, it's the way people are gonna take it, because like Jerry was saying, and I said earlier, I don't think I could do it. So would I be wrong for saying that? Because I mean, it's wrong for saying that after somebody just did it for you, but it's not wrong for being.
But it's not wrong. You never asked me if I would do it. So you can't expect me.
I'm not better than me.
Right.
It's hypocritical though.
To do what you do for me, because I ain't asked you to do it. You could have kicked rock.
Jerry, can you turn your volume down just a little bit? Kind of crackling. The reason I say Mendeces is a hypocrite, because you have to understand a person with a forked tongue. Like, he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. You're sitting there saying you wouldn't have been able to do it for her, while at the same time you're getting on her for not doing what it is you felt that she should have been doing for you while you were on the inside. Why are you demanding all this loyalty from this woman, and you're sitting right in her face telling her that you wouldn't give her the same loyalty? That's selfish. And it makes absolutely no sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, is this man serious? You just embarrassed the hell out of this woman. Told her you wouldn't hold her down, but you're telling her, oh, you didn't do this for me, you didn't do that for me. I don't owe you nothing at this point, because you're telling me that you wouldn't have did it for me. Like, no, I'm sorry, no. He can't have his cake and eat it too. And that's the thing, like Jerry was saying. Well, listen, she need to drop that zero and get a hero, because at this point, like I said, what more does he have to do to show you that he don't rock with you like that? That you're a come up for him. That he's just around you to reap the benefits of what you're offering. Because apparently, if she gets into a jam, this man is going to skip out. So I don't understand how the hell she's still with him.
Does he have a history of doing crap like that to her? Like, is this like a thing? Is this like on top of other crap that he did, or this is just the first time people hearing how he feels?
Oh, no. He has done many things to her in the past, and like Jerry said, I'm going to piggyback. She's not going to do anything but allow herself to stay in that relationship and allow herself to still be used. They have a whole history. Bottom line is, never date a nigga from New York. I'm sorry. You got Chrissy and Jim Jones. They ain't being married. They still, it's and I might get backlash from this. I'm sorry, guys, but
New York dudes, y'all,
when you see it on TV, it's like every New York dude, they want loyalty from these women. Even with Carly B. And the guy and oh, you don't do nothing but use these women. Oh, I know. It's just she's allowing herself to be used. If she want to be another Chrissy, and she aired out all Chrissy business, so it's like.
But then you know how they say it's for everybody. If she happy in it, then
if you like it, I love it.
If she happy in it, then I look, hey baby, couldn't be, and that's what I'm saying. Like, just like she's happy in it with one part where we may be saying, first of all, I ain't gonna believe that ain't happening to me. I'm telling y'all bad. Don't get in jail because we're probably gonna be done at the point. I can do it. So I feel that way. She doesn't. In that situation, she may be the one to hold him down, but he's not that person. So why is he wrong for saying, hey, I ain't really that person? So, I appreciate what you did for me, but real talk, I don't think I could do the same thing. Why is he wrong for that? He's just not that person. But I feel like the main issue was here, you can't say that out loud to your girl who just did the bid for you. That's it. Keep that in your head. That's something that didn't even have to happen. That shouldn't even been a argument because he should have just never said it. Just be quiet. Talk. Why are you saying stuff? You shouldn't even said that. That's it.
Well, what I'm saying is he probably always disrespects her in that manner. And guess what? She come back and go harder. There's women like that. When you're lost and you don't know yourself, that you do it. I done did it. I would tell somebody, I just need to hear that you through with me, knowing damn well they all want me. And that's what she reminds me of. But that was the 19-year-old me. And it's like, she's like 35. So when are you going to grow up and realize that, like y'all saying, but at this point, she's a lost cause.
But what do y'all think about that, though? Like, how you feel about the fact that he's sitting right here in this woman's face, and it's like he's damn near demanding loyalty from her, but he ain't loyal. That's why I feel like he's wrong. Because he felt some type of way about her not being able to respond to his emails, all of his emails, call him every day. First of all, buddy, them calls when you in prison are $1 million a minute. Nobody don't have money to be calling you every day. It's like you're in a situation that you got yourself into. And now I'm out here, like she told him, I'm out here holding it down. I'm trying to run 5 companies. I'm taking care of the kids. You're not here to help me. And then you're putting all this pressure on me because I can't call you every day while you're in prison. That's my thing with him. You're still putting all these demands on this woman, telling her, confronting her about not calling you. He gonna have the audacity to tell her, oh, ain't nobody gonna treat me like that. Ain't nobody gonna treat me differently when I'm on the outside than when I'm on the inside. The whole situation is different when you're on the inside. So yes, things are gonna be different. I personally feel like he was dead wrong. Yes, he was honest. But here's my thing. People try to use honesty as a cloak to make it seem like, yeah, you were honest, but what you did was still messed up. It was still messed up. It was humiliating. And then, like I said, a total contradiction because you are basically demanding loyalty from somebody that you are not going to give loyalty. I don't know. If you ask me, he's trash, and I would have left him. Whole show would have been over. I would have been out, cut the cameras off, done. That's just me.
But this is what they chose to put their life out here to the public for us to see. So you get what you do. When you sign them papers, whatever Mendeces say to you, because we wouldn't have known had you not been on that show. Because that could have been done.
Oh, we would have known because she been dumb from the other show. She been dumb.
No, but what I'm saying is you chose, when you get on reality TV, your life is for everyone to see. So it's her fault for humiliating herself. We can't blame Mendeces for being honest on reality TV. I mean, we the people, that's what we like. We like to see other people miserable and unhappy and, high. But guess what? While we high her, we doing the same thing. So that's her. When she signed them on that dotted line, to be a part of that show, she signed to humiliate herself.
Listen, like I said, it couldn't have been me. I'm sorry. It just couldn't have been me. I would have had to, As soon as them cameras would have went off and we would have got backstage, it would have been a wrap. Show would have been over. Show would have been over for me. I'm not going to sit there and be humiliated after I've done all this crap, done got locked up, done got sprayed in my face. No. I'm sorry. It's just wrong. So at the end of the day, it's just wrong. So what's the verdict on Mendeces? Y'all think he's good? Y'all feel like
say a nigga from New York.
Period.
No.
Listen, Mendeces is making all dudes from New York look bad right now. Okay, if you from New York, I don't know. You might want to hold off on dating for a minute because Mendeces got y'all looking crazy. Like you said, put him in a category with Jim Jones.
Right.
I'm so done. I am so done with this whole thing. Like I said in the comment section, Yandy, if this was not your wake up call to leave, you're gonna be stuck with that foolishness forever. You're gonna be breaking your neck for a dude basically told you, I don't rock with you like that. I don't know what to tell you. But like I said, if it was me, off with his head. But it's time for us to get into our next segment, ladies. And that segment is Truth Be Told. Now, on tonight's Truth Be Told, we will be discussing married people act single. Now, V, I want you to bring this one in for us. All right, V, I need you to bring this in for us.
So now I think, Shetty, you posted this one, right? Scenario. Man and woman is married. Man posted on social media, said, listen, my wife goes out 3 to 4 times a week with her friends. She's out partying, drinking to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I've talked to her about it more than one time. Yes, she's not doing anything. It still remains the same, right? That's first scenario. Second scenario. We're together, but yet you're cheating, you're creeping off, the late nights missing, the nights in the phone, the coming home late, all this other stuff. Different scenarios, right? Same thing. Question I have. Does that mean that once you're married, first of all, are these things prohibited? Let's start out from there, because I posted this today and I said, married people we're talking about married people that do single things. Why do you get married in the first place? And a lot of people said, what is a single thing that married people do? And so my question to you all, coming in late after hanging out with the homegirls 3 or 4 times a night, once you get married, if you're a single woman, is that supposed to stop? Is that a requirement to stop because you're married?
It depends. It depends.
One second, ladies. Before you get into that, Jerry, I just want to say this real quick. Anybody who's watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, the stream will be ending really, really soon. So come on over to urbancountryfilms.com. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, or YouTube, come on over to urbancountryfilms.com. Click the live link so you can continue watching the show. All right, boy, I'm sorry.
No problem. But it depends. what's a single thing?
That's
What?
what I'm asking. Is so if I'm going out, I go out with my friends, I'm single, whatever. Now I'm in a relationship. No, let's fast forward. I'm married officially, right? We got the paperwork. We're not doing the whole all these that other stuff. We got the paperwork. We did the wedding. We are officially married. I got his last name. Does that mean now that I cannot go out with my friends 3 or 4 times a night and party like I used to because I'm married? Does the fact that I'm married now completely change that activity?
You're not going to be able to do it multiple times a night. You can probably do it, say, maybe the weekend, because most of the times when you get married, that's when the kids come, if you ain't already did that, but that's when the kids come. So now it's like you're taking on other things. But